The moon belongs to everyone. The best things in life are free. The stars belong to everyone. They gleam there for you and me. The flowers in spring, the robins that sing, the sunbeams that shine, they're yours, they're mine, and love can come to everyone. The best things in life are free.
Honey, the moon belongs to everyone. You know, the best things in life are free. And the stars, they belong to everyone. They're shining up there for you and for me.
The flowers in spring, the robins that sing, the sunbeams that shine, they're yours, they're mine, and love can come to everyone. The best things in life are free. The best things in life are free.
Let me tell you guys, I am just so done. I am just so done with all this microtransaction bull crap. I don't like talking about it to begin with, and now it's all that we're talking about. So I brought this up with my girlfriend last night. I was saying how sick I am of talking about this. You know, Activision, of course, I'm sure many of you heard. They have a big, let me see if I can pull this up. Right here. They have this big new patent that they filed, which basically will just make it so that they can track what you buy in their games, and then they can, right after you purchase something, put you in another match against weaker opponents to make you feel as though you're more powerful, so that you feel as though that purchase was worth it, which just seems like such a corrupt, slimy thing to do. Now, they've said it, as of right now, it's not been implemented into any games that have been released. But this is the thing, is we wouldn't know if any of these things were implemented to begin with. This is all on the code level, matchmaking level, so we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. And so that's slimy to begin with. It will eventually be employed, if it isn't already being employed in like Call of Duty World War II, which is very possible that that's going to be implemented in that game, at least in some degree. And the reason is because it makes them a buttload of money. I have this article here. I know it's from Polygon. Don't worry, it's archived, so they aren't getting any money from it. But this was just absolutely insane to me. Look at this. In 2016, it was a great year for Activision Blizzard. In fact, the publisher tallied a revenue of $6.61 billion for the year. $6.5 billion with a B. And most of that is comprised of the microtransactions that they have started implementing. The number I believe I saw was $3.9 billion, 3.6 right here. The company said that it pulled in a record $3.6 billion of revenue from in-game content. That's up 125% year over year, which it basically just means Overwatch loot boxes, Call of Duty supply drops, and World of Warcraft pets. It makes some buku bucks. It's very lucrative for them to push this. But this is what drives me so crazy. $3.6 billion is a lot of money. And most of that is being made in single dollar purchases, $5 packs. It's in small increments and small pieces. That means a lot of people are buying them. And naturally, that means that a lot of people that are buying them are the same people that are complaining about them. And this is what makes me want to just scream. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills because all these people are complaining about loot boxes, and then they go out and they buy them, and then they act all surprised when all these companies are pushing them. Like, no, many of these people that are complaining about it are the problem. So I'm sick of all the complaining when obviously people are still buying them, and it's very possible the demographics don't line up. The people that are concerned about this, like you and me, if you're watching this, you're much more engaged than what they would deem a casual gamer who's only buying one or two games a year, and they play like Madden or FIFA, and then they get a Call of Duty or Overwatch or something, and those are the two games they play for the entire year, so they're okay spending some extra cash on it. Like, I understand that those are two different markets, but $3.6 billion is so much that clearly something is overlapping, and the people that are complaining about this also have something to do with it. If you're complaining about the way that these companies are doing things, don't buy the product. It's not that hard. Again, I feel like I'm just going insane. I'm banging my head against a door. Like, okay, Martin, tell me, what do you think about this, Mr. Martin Luther? What do you think? I agree. He doesn't like stupid people either. I don't like stupid people. He's here. I've been having conversations with him because I'm going insane over how stupid all of these people are, complaining about loot boxes and then acting shocked when companies employ them and push them. It's natural. You're buying the crap, so they keep pushing the crap. That's what happens. I'm frustrated, to say the least, but I don't like talking about it. So I just want to kind of say, okay, loot boxes, that's there. I want to talk about other things. Things that are a little more fun, things that are a little more enjoyable, a little more calming, and yeah. So now that that's out there, now that I've vented just a wee bit, let's just calm down a little bit. Also, I do want to point this out. This is a little bit of news that I thought was interesting, and then we're going to have a little fun, and we're gonna have a good time here. Resident Evil 7 has shipped 4 million copies as of a couple days ago, but that's still less than half of their projected goal of 10 million copies sold over the lifetime of the game. So Capcom said back in May that Resident Evil 7 shipped 3.5 million units, representing a solid start for the game, but well below the company's forecast of 4 million shipped by March 31st. And so they're still guessing it'll ship 10 million over the course of the life of the game. I don't know. That's a lot of copies. They're going to, right here, this, I believe this is the expansion that's going to be delayed, but like they have a Not a Hero DLC that's coming out. Those will boost sales once it gets back in the news again. But for the most part, after the first 3 months of a game's release, it's going to be off for a little while. I would expect for like Horizon Zero Dawn, they have a massive expansion coming out, so I would guess that that's going to see a fairly big boost in terms of sales. But as for, I don't see how Resident Evil 7 can garner 6 million more copies over the next few years while people are waiting for a sequel or waiting for the next big thing. I don't really understand that. One thing I did realize, look at this. Look at this. I'm also excited. See, I'm trying to focus on happier stuff, on reasons to be excited about gaming. Oh, it's asking me for my birth year. I'll just say I was born in 1912. There we go. Well, they're probably going to copyright claim this. I'm not getting paid for this video anyways, because it has World War II in the tags. So, but like, look at this. Doesn't this look beautiful? I think it looks beautiful. This is Horizon Zero Dawn's new DLC, and it's apparently set in like Yosemite National Park, or Yosemite, Yosemite National Park, and it's actually pretty gorgeous, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty interesting expansion, and I'm kind of excited for it. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds. I think it could be cool. I think it could be cool. I'm excited, and that's going to cost $20, and it launches on November 7th. And if you're a PlayStation Plus member, then you can pre-order it for $15. If that interests you. I'll probably get it. I'm more interested in this than I was for friggin' The Lost Legacy, which again, that released. That's something that happened, but everyone's kind of forgotten about it because it was so uninteresting. I do not understand why that needed to be a thing, but it was. But again, we're staying positive. We're staying positive. Also, LA Noire launches on the Switch in the next, I think, within the next 2 weeks. It launches on the Switch, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm actually kind of excited. Location's kind of a spoiler. Well, like for Horizon Zero Dawn, it's pretty clear once you start playing Horizon Zero Dawn where it's set. I don't think it spoils anything. It's fun to kind of figure it out, but it's also a highly fictionalized version of the actual location. So the fact that like this Frozen Wilds is set in Yosemite, the only reason we know it's set in Yosemite is because of these colored wild springs that you see in this, like right here, this picture. This is something that happens. We know it's set in America basically, and like that's the only place that we really have it to that degree. So I mean, it's pretty clear that it's inspired at least by Yosemite. And the core game, it's pretty clear where it's inspired by. There's a building that you can find that's heavily inspired. And so you can kind of figure it out. But yeah, I sort of got a coffee today. It's a chai. It's actually not bad. Quite good. You want some, Martin? He wants some. There you go. He enjoys chai too. One thing you might not know about German theologians is they love chai. It's a thing. So one of the things I was talking to my girlfriend about, we were trying to figure out what we should do to just kind of lay back and avoid talking about Activision and crappy microtransactions. People are already pissed about them. Me talking about it for half an hour is not going, or for an hour, is not going to fix anything or help anything in the long run. So, remind me later. Okay, so what we're going to try to do, I'm going to try to hit a button real quick, and hopefully it doesn't screw anything up, okay? So if the stream crashes, I'll be right back. But this is a test. Ready? I'm hitting the button. I hit the button. Did anything happen? No, I think we're okay. Nope. Nope. Not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm trying to fix it. It says updating. It says updating. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. It just says updating. It's just spinning with a gear that says updating. Okay, let me try. You got sound though. You can hear me. So that's okay. It basically looks like the camera just kind of disappeared. So what I'm going to try to do is just re-add it. If that works. And let me go to one more. Yeah, for once it's not the mic that's not working. Let me add video. I think it's okay. Isn't this kind of fun? Isn't this kind of fun? It's kind of a change up. Let me switch to this one so at least you get some, well, maybe not. I thought you might have some gameplay, but that's not happening either. It just doesn't like it. What did I even do? What did I even do? Yes, and if any of you saw my shirt, I went to see Something Rotten the other day. It's a Broadway show that's touring, and it actually was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I don't know what the hell just happened. That we tried this once before live on stream, and it worked out just fine. Let me switch back to this guy, so at least the comments are up there. This is kind of fun, though. It's kind of frantically trying to figure out what the hell happened. Okay. Let's add in a new stream thing altogether. Again, we're live, folks. This is not, none of this is fake. This isn't pre-recorded. None of that. We're doing this live. Whole hog. Whole hog. Who did I think was the worst company? EA, Activision, Ubisoft, or Bethesda? For different elements. I mean, it just depends. EA's bad because they're corporate giants, and friggin' Bethesda's bad because they make crappy products, and I mean they're all bad for just different reasons. I see this is the noir scene. This camera also is not working. It's like when I hit this button, it just lost all understanding. So I might have to just like reboot the PC and come back. Yeah, because this one's not working either. It just doesn't, the USB controller, it just doesn't recognize any of my cameras as working. Yeah, you're going through withdrawal. You need to see my beautiful face. That's okay. I will try to fix it. Also, for those of you who didn't see this fantastic artwork, where did I put it? Here. Let me copy the link. So I'll paste this in the chat and we'll reboot the stream. Okay, I'm putting this link in the chat so you can see it. And for those of you who are going to stick around, just stick around on the stream. I'm going to basically just reboot the computer, and then we're going to try to fix all this, because hopefully it's just a USB controller issue. Oh, am I still here? Am I still here? Am I oh, I see my face again. What is happening? What is happening? I don't know. I'm back. I don't know why that did something. Okay, well here's the link. Huh. Microphone's muted. We'll reboot the stream. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna have to reboot it. That's what's gonna have to happen. Okay. Is this Okay, you guys can't hear me. I'm just okay, good. I'm glad that I'm not going totally insane. So okay, well if that's working, then I guess it's working again. Are all the mappings still the same? Let me see if this is. Well, that's concerning. Oh, well that's there. And then what if I? It doesn't have this gameplay though. Do I need to just reselect it? Maybe sort of. Nope, not really. Well, that's going to my Switch. That's I don't know. So everything got kind of rearranged, but yeah, so I guess we're gonna go for it. Let me just put my windows back where they need to be. Get that there. Lovely. And drag that there. Oh, why do I have that? Maybe that's what the problem is. I have this window selected that I don't know why I have that selected. Oh. I just clicked on my own stream. I just clicked on my own stream. That was weird. I don't know what is going on. Look at this weird switching. I don't know if you can see this. Let me share. I don't know what I did. I did something really weird. Look at this. Look at this, okay? Look at this. This is what it's doing. Can you see how it's kind of shifting and clinking and clacking? Like, what is that? What even is that? I don't know. Oh, no, you couldn't see that. No, you couldn't see that. Because this doesn't make any sense at all. Because it's freaking out. Workspace. Classic. Can you see this? How it's doing this? It's like shifting and it's throbbing. I can't explain it. Everything's going really weird. Yeah. I could probably use a reboot. That's probably what needs to happen. This is what I was pointing to, the great artwork that somebody posted. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was great. So yeah. No dog under the desk today. She hurt her paw and she can't walk down. She can't, like, hardly move at all. It's really weird and bad. So you know what we're gonna do, just for the sake of my sanity, because everything is throbbing, I'm gonna have a stroke. I'm going to reboot, and we're just gonna I'm running off of an SSD, so it's gonna be like 30 seconds or something. I'm gonna reboot. We're gonna jump right back into it. And I'll be right back. It should be same page, so you probably will just have to refresh. It shouldn't be any issues like that. But it'll be just a moment, okay? It's just gonna say like it crashed or something. So yeah, I will be right back. Thank you everybody for sticking out. Thank you, Derp Herp. Glad to see you here. And yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Am I back? Am I back? Let me know if I'm back. I got a slight delay, but that should, in theory, be it. I'll wait till I see something in the chat that'll confirm it for me. So if you see this, then... Okay, am I back? No, you're not back. Okay, we're here. Okay. Yeah, no, now it's not doing the weird throbby thing, and it's actually kind of working, so that's good. Now all the sources are back. We're okay. We're alive. We are alive. Now, let me, again, a little encouragement, because like all the Activision stuff, microtransactions, all that crap is just very disappointing and frustrating. A little reassurance. I am honestly getting full-on thrilled and excited for Assassin's Creed Origins. I really am. And I'm not sure exactly what single thing did it. It might just be the setting. It might be a lot of different things. But I am honestly thrilled. And I was trying to figure out like what games I should prioritize throughout the next couple weeks, because I want to make sure that I have time to play everything and really give it my focus. I was going to go for South Park, The Stick of Truth, but there's some mixed reviews. It sounds like it's good, but there's also a lot of negative feelings towards it, where it's a little too long. The jokes aren't as risque. I mean, it's basically just what you would expect from a Ubisoft production of a former Obsidian title. And let's see, they say they've encountered some bugs. Can't climb down the ladder behind Cartman's home. I get stuck when I climb down. My character was stuck in his normal clothes after I loaded the game day 3. Cannot dress up using controller. Undress works though. There are many other bugs. Multiple bugs. Too expensive, too short. Can be finished in 13 to 17 hours. If you think that that's too short, then I think you're... I don't know. Like, most AAA titles are going to be over in about 20 hours-ish. And the original South Park game was over in, like, what? I think I finished it in 7 hours without any of the side missions. But the fact that only 66% of the recent reviews are positive is a little concerning to me. I don't know if any of you have played it. But, yeah. No, it was a little concerning. And oh yeah, there's a button that could possibly break this stream. It's just like an input switch, and for some reason it didn't. It made Elgato freak out, not Elgato, XSplit freak out. So what I wanted to do was to just play something that's very calming and relaxing, that's going to soothe our spirits, soothe our souls. And that's what we're going to try to do. So let me just pull this up. Let me also copy over the chat. YouTube chat. Where is YouTube chat? Copy. And I'm going to paste it here. Paste as a linked source. There we go. And we're going to go and try to jump right into this. Is anything going to happen? I don't know. I don't know. Just a little calming, relaxing. Relaxing stuff. It was an alien. So yeah, we're just trying to relax a little, and I think this is going to be a good alternative to make sure that we can relax. Devil Jeff 35 is nice. Luke, please notice him. Oh yeah, thanks for coming out, Devil Jeff. I like the name. Glad you could make it live, even though there's been a lot of issues. I haven't played on PC in a while. What have I got here? Lukey Poo, Luke, and Mary. My sister played on this for a little while. This has, what, 20... Yeah, year 2. Let's see what this is like. I haven't loaded up this save in a while. But yeah, let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about some stuff. If you have anything you'd like to discuss, throw it in the chat. We will discuss it. Let me go like that. Oop. Let me get that. Oh, whoops. It's kind of freaking out. I'm going to turn down my volume too. It's kind of loud. Guess who I married? I'm watering her drum set, apparently. The only character who has what looks like an SNES. Let's see. What was your favorite video to make? Ooh, that's a good one. My favorite video to make. I don't know. I have a lot of fun with the ones where I actually have to shoot stuff. Ooh, I got busy. Where I actually have to like go out and film stuff. So the critiques can be fun, but they are not as thrilling as something where I actually am filming something. As for which one that would be, I don't know. That's a really good question. I probably should have an answer because I spend so much time doing it. You'd think I'd have a favorite by now. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Did you play Cuphead yet? No, I have not played Cuphead yet because I know I'm going to lose a lot of time to it. And it's going to be very frustrating. I'll probably play it around Christmas time. And I'm looking forward to that. But I have to kind of prep for Assassin's Creed Origins because I'm expecting that game to take up a lot of my time in the best way possible. This is kind of... Alright, let me... Oh, that's better. Hello, everyone. Let's see. Crap, I lost track of the scroll. Yes, I can. I can lower the game volume. By a lot. One of the tough things about doing this is that I can't tell what the final output sounds like, so I just kind of have to guess. And sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong. Really don't know. What's your opinion on Remedy and their games? I don't know, what games have they made? I'm not good with developer names. Remedy. I don't know. Do you think the same thing that happened to Mass Effect Andromeda is going to happen with a new Dragon Age following the guys leaving recently? I don't... Something weird is going on at EA. Weird stuff is happening. Amy Hennig, the lady who basically headed up in Uncharted and made Uncharted what it is, that kind of Neil Druckmann and all those guys took and ran with. She was working at Visceral Games. She left Naughty Dog to work on this Star Wars game at Visceral. And now that's been canceled, and her future is unknown at the moment. So they don't know what or where she's going or what she's going to be working on next. They have no clue, and that seems really weird to me. It really does, because it seems as though they should have a plan. Especially with somebody that crucial to your operation. You'd think that they'd have something kind of... I don't know. It's just so weird to me that they don't have these things thought through. And it's concerning, because she's a very talented game designer. But they said that they're redesigning... And like, their statement was so bizarre. It was like, we have constantly been evaluating the changing marketplace of video games, and we have concluded that the single player whatever was not going to be what players wanted, so we've decided to redesign it for a broader market. And what that tends to mean is try to dumb it down and pull a Bethesda so that it appeals to a wider audience, and so it tries to do a lot of things poorly instead of doing one or two things really, really well. And that's really concerning to me, because it's just not a good thing. Quantum Break looks hella cool. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. Yeah, they viscerally executed Visceral and left everything in disarray. Mysterious single-player Star Wars game. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff that just happened there. Hey, Lukey, do you have any books you think would make a good game? As if, any books that would make really good games? That's a good question. Well, I have books right here. I really do honestly believe, I think Mass Effect, or not Mass Effect, I think Assassin's Creed Unity was a real missed opportunity. I think that they're absolutely fantastic. And I love A Tale of Two Cities, which I have right here. And yeah, no, I think they're fantastic. I think that the whole French Revolution setting could be great. I think they just tend to miss out. I know that the screen froze. I'm trying to fix and kind of rescale stuff. Maybe slide this over here. I think that'll work. Now if I collapse that, then this... There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. It's working now. Okay. What would make the ultimate RPG game if you had full creative liberty? People ask me that a lot, where they like, if you had to design an RPG, what would it be set in? What would it look like? And I think there's a lot of really good settings out there. I think it's just a matter of, like, I don't know. I think one of the things is that not every game is going to be perfect to everybody. There's no such thing as a perfect game or a perfect RPG. Some RPGs are really good, some are really bad on objective levels. But ultimately, I think you can make something that is great, but not everyone will love it. And that's okay. Like, I think that's part of the issue of the modern industry, is that they're trying to please everybody, and you're just never going to, and you shouldn't want to. The Witcher 3, for instance, wasn't trying to be the most accessible RPG. It was meant to be an RPG that's narrative-driven, and if you don't like narrative-driven RPGs, you're probably not going to enjoy it. So what? Like, that's fine. You don't need to enjoy it. It's okay. And I think that that desire to please everyone ends up, you know, instead of having a creative vision, you just end up having nothing, and you just have a kind of crappy time of it. Don't you eat my stuff? What are you looking at? She looks really happy. Did I milk you yet? I just went inside her. I think I already did. In which case I just tugged on her udders for nothing. There we go. Zombies versus vampires versus werewolves. There you go. There you go. I think the you know the game Vampire that's being developed by Don't Nod? I think that that has potential to be really cool. At least the setting does. I'm not sure how it'll follow through. It'll probably be a glitchy disaster. And so that's, you know, always disappointing when that happens. But I'm holding out hope. Let's just sell all this crap. I'll keep the egg, I'll sell the cheese, I'll keep the milk because we'll turn that, and then let's put you there, let's put you, no, that's already done, and then I'll put the egg, there we go. Let's see. Did I milk you yet? EA to everything ever. That's one of the things. I tried to describe gaming developers and why microtransactions and all this were becoming so popular and prevalent. And I think a lot of it is... like, a lot of it's need-based, but a hell of a lot of it is also very greed-based. And I think EA is probably one of the companies, and same with Activision at this point, where it's hard to argue that they're not just doing all this for greedy purposes, because, like, whatever it was, $6.5 billion is just so much money. They're not struggling right now. Oh, wait. Ran into a tree. You ever played the Vampire Masquerade? No, I've had it recommended to me though. After I did a video on Vampire, people were really excited. What do you think will be your favorite part of Assassin's Creed Origins? Well, I hope it's friggin' the let's go down. I really do hope that it's the combat. I really hope that the combat is so good that I'm like, I love this. This is so great. In reality, it might be really clunky and weird. I'm ready to accept that reality. But I'd like the combat to be incredible. I also really hope that the exploration and the world is actually kind of deep and there's stuff to do. Whoosh, whoosh. I have a baseball bat. I like this. Oh, he's gone. Oh, can I whack the ice? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Holla! There we go. Do werewolves hang out with regular dogs? No, they're pretty racist that way. Speciesist. No, they're similar. They're similar enough. Goat milk needs more inclusivity in games. I would agree. I would agree. It's like that article we read on last week's show of the guy that said he quit playing Middle-earth Shadow of War because it was like the slavery elements to it were just too real for him and he couldn't handle it. He's like, I care too much about these orcs. I can't do this to them. It's slavery and it's wrong. It's like, you, sir, need to get laid more. You need to get laid more. That's what needs to happen. Ooh, solar essence. You know, sometimes you'll be listening to somebody talk and you're just like, when was the last time you got some poontang? Never. That's usually what it is. Where was the other thing? I guess I didn't bring hardly anything. That's not good. Oh. Well, let's go over here. Okay. Let's break this rock, okay? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, that entire website, though, the, whatever it's called, I think it's called, Motherboard. Motherboard is just like one big, look at me, I'm sensitive train wreck of a website. It's just not good. It's just not good. And really, like, who cares if you're super sensitive and care about orcs? I don't. Like, that's not going to change my opinion of a game. If it's fun, it's fun. If it's not, it's not. Why do I care if you felt bad that you killed an orc in a video game? I don't care. You know, it's like all these kids that grow up having their parents kind of coddle them, and then they get out in college and realize no one actually cares what they think, but they think everyone should care what they think, so they get really offended if you don't worship their intelligence or lack thereof. Where is a ladder? I'm low on energy. High energy. Think high energy. Oh yeah. For a game in year 2, I did not manage this very well. There it is. I just need a door. Can I craft no, I can't. I wanted to craft a cherry bomb, but I need copper ore, which of course I don't have. I could make a gravel path. That could be great. What do you think of the Prototype series? Also, what do you think of Power Theme Sandbox Games Prototype Infamous? I really like them, but I think that there needs to be more customization in these. I mean, they can be really fun. The great thing about sandboxes is that they really do, like, just open a world to you and say, just go have fun. And then a developer will give you a bunch of powers and abilities. Then it's up to you to kind of figure out what you want to do with that. Just don't get exhausted, dude. You can make it. I'm just looking for a ladder. I'm one floor away. Hopefully this guy gives me something edible. Nope. Come on, right here. Big money. Oh, I'm so close. Just one more floor. Oh. I give up. I give up. It's not working. Oh, come on. Is there gonna be food over here or something? Probably not. Can I eat mayonnaise? Can I just eat mayonnaise? No, I can't. Damn it. And I can't craft a snack or anything. Nope, I'm missing acorns. Okay. Well, that's it then. Back up. I am completely out of energy and exhausted at 11. Oh, it's PM, so I guess that makes sense. I thought it said AM. Oh, come on. Can you give us a hint on what the next critique will be? It's going to come down to timing, really. I'm not sure how fast I can get it done. I do have 1 or 2 that I'm working on, but they might not come out or be done to the point where I'm comfortable with them before Assassin's Creed Origins is released, in which case I'm going to just start playing that game because that's a game I've been waiting for a long time. So I kind of suspect that I'm going to do some smaller videos in between in preparation. There we go. I found a lost book. Good. I get home. So yeah. No, I have some things in mind. But I'm not sure how quickly they'll be finished. As for a hint to which one they're gonna be, how do I give you a hint without spoiling anything? I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm bad at hints. Some people can be like, little hint, it's just like a little nugget of something, and then you're like, oh, that's really cool and clever. Not me. I don't know. I think you're going to be happy. I think the majority of people are going to have a good time watching it. My big thing is I'm currently just trying to put out high-quality stuff and not rush it. I really rushed a couple of critiques earlier in the channel's history, especially in this past summer, and that content I wasn't super proud of. I wasn't super happy with it, and I think I could do a lot better. The Blood and Wine, for instance, that critique, I kind of rushed my way through that. I don't think I gave that game justice, or that expansion justice, because I was trying to get it out before the end of the week, and so I kind of, you know, jumped into it too soon and jumped out too soon. Oh, good chai. I'd like to surprise my husband with a gift. He's a big fan of leeks. Can you bring me one? Sure, I don't really have a choice. I need to get a sprinkler. I saw somebody say these games look really slow and they don't know how other people could play them. I kind of understand what you mean. They are very slow. But that's kind of part of what it is it's kind of like Persona 5, where it's constantly telling you to take your time. Ooh, I woke up with like no energy because I was out so late. And I was exhausted, so that's probably why. So I'm just gonna like... He's already exhausted. Oh, come on, dude. It's 7 a.m. and you're already done. Maybe if I... Let me sell some stuff or throw some stuff in here. We'll put that there. Pick up the cheese, and then I will eat the cheese. Attaboy. Oh, holy crap, that was a lot of energy. Okay, I need to just start bringing cheese with me everywhere. So guys, I want to play Dragon Age Inquisition, but I have like 5 exam projects and projects due in 2 weeks. Should I dive into it, or will it take a lifetime to complete? I don't know. I'm not super familiar with Dragon Age Inquisition. I know like my girlfriend is obsessed with it, so maybe wait till after the exams, because I know she can't multitask when she's doing it, so I'd probably say wait till after the exams just to be safe. As hard as that is. Like I actually have the 27th off from work because I'm expecting to play so much of Origins. I'm ready. My body is ready. Is this where I put all my stuff? Yeah. This is where I put like mining stuff. I see what I was doing. Let's put him in there. Bat wings. Then in here, oh, I also had bat wings in here. Let me throw some clay, some of the seeds. There we go. Fantastisch. Fantastisch. What's up, cow? What's up? I don't think... Oh, crap. I think I forgot to feed my chickens. Damn it. Will, now I have 2 weeks free to play something. Maybe Prey? You could play Prey. I'm assuming that's what you meant, even though it's spelled Prey. Like, Prey. Oh, great. You could try Cuphead, too. You could try Cuphead. I don't know if you only have a PS4 or if you have a PC and Xbox. I don't know. But Cuphead is a pretty good time. How long does Cuphead take to complete? Have any of you completed Cuphead? I'd like to hear how long it took you. My guess would be like 20 hours with typical deaths. It might be shorter than that. But that would at least be my guess. Those games can really take a while depending on your play style. 8 days. 8 days. There we go. 10 to 20 hours, depends on deaths. That's kind of what I figured. My first time playing Bloodborne took me, let's think, the normal play time is like 30-ish hours for Bloodborne. It took me like 65 on my first run through. I really struggled with Bloodborne at first, but I got through it, and now I can run the entire game in like 2 hours. It's like borderline speed running. I wouldn't consider myself a speed runner of Bloodborne. I just got really good at it. Once you learn a few of the things and the tricks that you can use, it does kind of get to the point where you feel like you're cheating, because you're like, was that really intended? Like, did they really want me to do that? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I especially feel bad when I go and I'm like fighting oh crap, what's his name? The Blood Beast, the guy with like this skinny, he's got like a vagina head. It's really gross. I don't know what his name is. Bloodstarved Beast. That's what it is. If you use blood pellets or beast blood pellets, and you put fire on your saw cleaver and you go in there, you can just wreck him in like about 15 seconds. It's kind of ridiculous, and you feel as though you're cheating when you're playing it, and that's not good. When you feel like you're cheating when you're playing a game, or maybe that's really good because it means that you're playing the game and you're really, really good at it. But I always thought of it as a really bad thing, because you don't want the gamer to feel bad about playing the game the way you designed it. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I don't make video games. What do I know? Not much compared to those guys. They clearly have it going. Staying to the topic, I need to find a woman with the name Gent, so our ship would be Dgent, or Gent. That actually would be pretty cool if you could find that. Spiceberry. Ooh, look how good these are. These are all like gold and silver stars. I love it. I'm gonna make jam. I'm gonna make jam out of this. Then we should go make fun of Abigail for not doing anything all day. Where is she? No, she's not here. Where's she in the kitchen? I don't see her. A storm. Holla. Okay, so a storm's coming, which means I'm not gonna have to water my crops. I didn't realize how much I had in here. Holy crap. Look how much food I have in here. Okay, I'm gonna take an omelet. I'll take a salad, and I don't know why you would grow that. It takes energy away. These are all really good. I'll take the spiceberry. Let's go to sleep, and then we're gonna go work. Yeah, no. Yes. There we go. Let's see, where was I? I lost my place. Ooh, wow. Did we get that from just 3 of them? Holy crap, I need to make mayonnaise all day. All day or a day. Wow. How long does Wolfenstein take? New Order. How long is that game? I always lose track of how long these games are. The dark, then rain. It gets me excited. What are you doing today? Are you making yourself useful? Apparently not. What did I name my cat? Frederick. That seems random, but okay. I guess I know best because I did it. Oh wow, he's still going. The jam takes a while. Yes, I was going to sell my cabbage. I'm gonna leave that there. Actually, I'm gonna take the cheese because that like fully regen me. Okay. Only 7 hours? Only 7 hours to complete Wolfenstein? Wow. Okay, I guess I was closer to the finish when I played it than I realized. I played it for a while, then stopped. I just kind of lost interest and focus. What's my favorite video game storyline? Well, of course, like the standard answer would be like The Last of Us is super moving and interesting. In terms of like specific storylines, because that's a storyline it's not wholly original. I mean, but then again, what is original nowadays? Everything's kind of a copy of something else. It's just about who has the best perspective on it. So as for individual storylines, though, like maybe a quest or something, I would say, I don't know, the Bloody Baron in The Witcher 3 really gets me. Like that just gets me every time. That was written really well. But even that's a story that's been told many times, and it's just how you tell it that really can punctuate it and make it impactful. Get over here. There we go. There we go. There's the ladder. Yeah, Bloody Baron was really well done. I was not expecting that when I played the game, but once I realized that was in there, I was like blown away. It was so well done. It was so well done. I can't even. Oh, we're in trouble. Okay. The ghost just goes flying. Come on. Come on. That ghost seems a little glitchy. There we go. Booyakasha. But is he bloody? No, his wife was. Was that wrong? Was that inappropriate? I'm sorry, it probably was. Because he's, like, abusive, get it? It's a joke. Ha ha ha! It's a really, really bad joke. Favorite quest from The Witcher 3? Well, I did just do one. I did do one from the Blood and Wine DLC recently where... So it's not in the core game, but this was a recent one that I found funny. But it's where there's a statue that's supposed to like give you blessings for your virility. Basically make you better in bed if you go and you touch this statue. But somebody stole the junk off this statue. And so Geralt has to go looking for it. And... it's really funny. It's really funny. I enjoy that one a lot. That was funny. Because I have to go looking for somebody's junk. And then I bring it back in like a little satchel. And then he tacks it on with a nail. It's funny. It was a funny quest. I enjoyed that one. That was a funny one. Favorite Sacha Baron Cohen character? Bruno. I love Bruno. A lot of people don't enjoy Bruno, but I do. My printer is printing something. I don't know why. I don't know why. No, Bruno is a movie I showed to my friends when I'm seeing if they have what it takes to be my friend. And I always tell them, like, this is an experience, okay? This isn't a film, it's an experience. So, be warned. And they always, right afterwards, are like, I don't know if we can be friends. Maybe it's a me problem, but I think it's a they problem because Bruno's fantastic. Bruno is fantastic. Plus, if you're going to get offended that he adopts an African baby and names it OJ, like, you're just not a fun person. That's the problem. Boo! Oh, come here. Come here. There we go. Goodbye. Jade. Ooh, I like Jade. Unsmith. He's a rapist. Jaden Smith is. And he looks like a wet baby horse. All the time, though. Did you play Divinity Original Sin 2? I heard a lot of good about this from my friend. Yes, I've played it. It's great as a co-op game too. I didn't expect it to be so much fun as a co-op title, but it really is. If you can sit down and play it with your friends, I recommend it because it's great. It's like old school RPG. Again, it's not for everybody, but that's part of why I love it. Like, the combat can be broken to like kind of stupid extents because there's caps on. There's ways you can take advantage of the physical damage system, which clearly were not fully intended by the developer. But if you can kind of look past that and use a lot of magic, then you can have a great time with it. But as with anything, you know, you gotta kind of play the game. I guess that's a pun. But you can't go breaking the game just to break the game and then get frustrated when the game's broken. If you're going looking for a game-breaking glitch or exploit, you're probably going to find it, because when you're dealing with a big game, stuff's going to get broken. It's just how it is. What's your favorite villain in video game history? Oh, wow, that's good. Well, Gunter O'Dim I really liked. I like personifications of Satan, which is probably a bad thing, but I do really enjoy that. Plus, a lot of video game villains tend to just be like, ooh, I'm the villain, muahahaha, and it's just not interesting when that's how it's done. I like it when I sympathize with a villain and I'm like, oh, wow, that's interesting. One of my difficulties with Blood and Wine is that I didn't feel like there was an actual villain that I could point to and be angry at. Now, some people loved that. I didn't personally enjoy the way that they did it in Blood and Wine, because when I did confront the person I considered to be the bad guy, I was basically punished for it by having to kill him. And I won't get any more specific than that to avoid spoilers and stuff, but yeah, no, I didn't feel as though I was rewarded for killing or not being okay with what the bad guy was doing. And maybe it's a commentary on like life or something like that, but I just didn't like the way that it was done too much. And people will disagree with me, and that's fine. That's fine. I have so much stuff in here. Holy crap. I'm gonna throw this away. Let's see. The Ket are your favorite video game villain? I forgot about the Ket. In a couple months, I kind of want to go back to Mass Effect Andromeda and be like, was it really, like, is it really that bad? Or is it just kind of the stigma attached to it? And I'm going to go back and I'm going to try it. And I'm going to, like, honestly give it a shot and sit down for a few hours and play through it and see if it is still as atrocious as it was at launch. And I think it'll be interesting to see how it turns out, because they've had time to patch it. Everyone's saying it's not as bad as it used to be. It's not saying much. The game runs. The ground doesn't disappear while you're playing, which I had happen to me. Screw you, Mr. Goo. Oh, crap. Yes, eat your salad. I'm bleeding out over here. Oh, I was one hit away anyways. Good. Good. I'm surprised you didn't ask about the marriage that my parents arranged for me before I could even get married. Or did you not read it? Smash. I don't know. This has been a really weird episode of Talk Gaming, though. I will grant you. Lots of glitches. Mainly, I just knew that if we were going to do the show as normal today, the only news to really discuss would be the microtransactions and my desire to discuss microtransactions. And I'm sure your desire to listen to somebody, another YouTuber, rant about microtransactions was just so low that it wasn't really worth it. So low. So I figured like a light hangout could be fun and different. I don't stream on Twitch consistently, so this is kind of our alternative. And it's not a consistent thing. Like, the show will be back to normal next week for sure, and we might even do a mini Talk Gaming or a Talk Gaming Extra later in the week to kind of, if there's some interesting news that comes up. The problem is just that I don't like making videos on stuff unless I feel I have something interesting to offer with that topic, and everybody's been talking about this, so I'm kind of sick of it myself. Master Slingshot, okay. Let me put this here. Throw that away. I guess I have to do this in my own inventory. There we go. Oh, that's weird. Booyah. So yeah, back to the top. Yes, we're gonna have a final flush, don't you worry. In just a moment, I'm gonna get home so it saves, and then we're gonna flush it. We're gonna flush it all. For those of you not familiar with the final flush, pretty straightforward. You just are gonna put something in the chat trying to get me to crack up, and then we're going to read through them, and you're gonna have, we don't have a ton of people here right now, so probably 60 seconds. I'm going to read through them and try not to crack up. If I crack up, I lose, and if I don't, then you lose, and typically there's a winner. Typically there's a winner, because I'm not very good at what I do. Right back home, honey, I'm home. And she's already in bed. We like don't even talk anymore. Our marriage is falling apart. You can actually get divorced in Stardew Valley. How real is that? How real is that? This game is more real than my actual life. Okay. Good. Oh, yeah, back right out. There we go. Nope, wait, why isn't that working? There we go. Let me pull this right here. Or no, right there. Okay. Okay, go ahead and put your stuff in the chat. Let me uncheck the that so I can't see. I'm going to start the timer. Go ahead, put your silly stuff in the chat. Let me pull up my clock. It has been a really weird episode, and I'm probably going to have to go through and edit a lot of it so that there's not a big 5-minute black section. I don't know if there will be or not. I don't know if it'll just cinch it together. We'll have to see. But yeah. I also have closing night for my play on Golden Pond tonight. And this was the shirt I was speaking of. Something Rotten. Very new musical. Really, really good. Really good. If I win, maybe we'll play a clip from it. And if you win, I don't know what we'll do. If you have something funny to bring up as a celebration, make sure you cue that up as well. Because we try to celebrate and have something, but there's only so many times you can watch Alex Jones meme compilations before people start complaining. Or before they get copyright struck, which is always frustrating. Because it's like, Alex Jones would find this hilarious. This is just like a sort of automated thing. Okay. Okay, we're at about a minute, so we're going to start. Let me pull up the way I have it arranged. Look, I got this already set. And let's go for it. Let's go for it. Is it going? Yes, it's going. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, if a crazy person working at the granola factory gets his nuts sucked by his manager, he is a nut job getting a nut job at his nut job. Let me read that one more time for you. If a crazy person working at a granola factory gets his nuts sucked by his manager, he's a nut job, because he's crazy, getting a nut job at his nut job. That's good. That's good. Why did the man quit his job at the can crusher? It was so depressing. A man walked by and saw a black guy hugging his dog. The man said, "Wash your hands after touching animals." When the dog went home, it washed its paws. I have the coughs all of a sudden. Galfout is funny. Now that's a joke. Just, again, coughs, really bad coughs. Fractured but whole may lead to a painful bowel movement. It's true. How much gent could a gent if a gent, or no, how much gent could a Jedi gent if a Jedi could gent? That's complicated. I don't. Well, where did the gent thing come from? I seen it in the chat a lot. Where did that come from? I lost track of it. I'm sorry. Okay, a family walks into a hotel and the father goes to the front desk and he says, "I hope that the porn is disabled." The guy at the desk replies, "It's just regular porn, you sick bastard." Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that one. That one's good. A man walks into a bar. His drinking problem is tearing his family apart. Oh no, that's real bad. After a passionate night, my lover turned to me and said, "You're a sick pervert." Strong words for 12-year-olds, I said. Oh, that's real bad. Yo mama is so fat that she needs to wear 2 watches because she is in 2 time zones at the same time. Oh, that's classic. What's the difference between a Pakistani school and a terrorist hideout? I don't know, man. I just fly the drone. What does EA mean? Eternally angering. Yeah, it's true. Eternally angering versus Todd Howard. I don't know if you heard Lukey, but I was in an accident and lost my left arm and left leg. Don't worry, I'm all right now. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry. Wow, what was the first? I chuckled at a few of them. I think the family. I think Galfoud Zeph won that one. Ooh, I went for like 3 minutes. I totally broke my own rule. I'm terrible. I'm the worst. So yeah, Galfoud is our winner. Congratulations, Galfoud. Galfoud, or as I like to call him, God of War. Foud. because it's funny when you say that. What should we do to celebrate? Let's go to the classic. Let's go classic. Let me enable chat again. Gent is a music style. Oh, I'm not familiar with it. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
The company store, the paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green.
Literally crawl out from under rocks.
We love Satan, we wanna eat babies.
They're screaming, "We love Satan, we want to eat babies."
On video.
I have them on video.
Hillary's in the creepy, weird, sick stuff, man.
He's so disappointed.
Sleeps in the same room with that creepy, weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur.
They both smell like sulfur, I'm telling you. It's pure sulfur. Look at that body. What is that pill called that they're talking about? Super male vitality. That's what it is. Super male vitality.
We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions upon it, people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna steal your daughter at the mall. We're gonna steal your wife, your son.
This is amazing.
We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
Wasn't that nice? Subscribe to
Super Deluxe. Go give them a sub. That was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. I'm very impressed by that. Oh wow. Wow. Yes, you gotta love a little Alex Jones to cheer you up in the day. And you know, in a world that is so dark, full of microtransactions, full of crappy, slimy corporate whatevers, sometimes you just need a folk song with Alex Jones in it. Because it should make you laugh, it should make you cry, it should make you smile. That's just what we all need. We all need a little more of that, I think. But yes, I'm sorry that this episode was really weird and disjointed. Just one problem after another, and of course we ran into some technical issues. And the idea was that we were trying to change it up. Because I'm so sick of talking about microtransactions. So hopefully this was at least somewhat entertaining, and I'm glad that we got to hang out on this lovely Friday. I'm going to finish this show. We're closing on Sunday, and after that, it's over, and I'm actually going to have a lot more free time to work on these videos, hopefully pump them out a little more consistently, hopefully get a few more of them made. And I have a feeling my next video, if I can finish it and get it to work just right, I have a feeling it's going to be one that you guys will enjoy. That's all I will say. That's all I will say. I'm not saying anything more. I'm leaving that up to your imagination. And if you are not currently a member of the Discord, get over there. Follow. Links will be in the chat. Get over there. Join. We have a great time over there. We share a lot of stuff. If you have artwork you'd like to share, I love it. I share it on all my social media because they're usually fantastic, like the one I showed you earlier, which I really, really enjoyed. Right where? Oh crap! Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Right here. This one. This one. I love it. Share them with me, all of that stuff. I just love it. So thank you all for coming out. I love you all, and we'll see you in another video, which again, like I said, I think you're going to really enjoy. But that's all for me. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.